remember reading Lee Strobel's book, Case for Christ. And at one point, he's going to different experts. And one of the ones he went to is William Lane Craig. I don't know whether you guys know who he is. But he's an apologist as well, and he's very good at it. Anyway, Lee Strobel called him. And he had been to a few guys already. Lee Strobel's a famous atheist, if you don't know who he is. He wrote Case for Christ. He was an atheist until his wife became a Christian. He said, okay, I'm going to prove that your silly theories are wrong, and I'm going out to the experts to get the proof. He stopped in at William Lane Craig, and he started going through all of his questions. William Lane Craig answering all of them. And finally, Lee's asked another question, and William Lane Craig said, look, Lee, what's it going to take? How much proof do you really need? How much is it? You ask yourself that question. How much proof do you need? Does it have to be beyond, can you rely on picking one atom out of the known universe? The odds that Jesus was Messiah are better than that. So go out and pick your atom. If you want to do that, go out and pick your atom and see if you can get the right one. It comes to a point where you got to just, okay, and Lee Strobel finally, he had in his basement, he had this big chalkboard in his basement. He had pros and cons. And the pros lists are all the way down here, and there was a couple cons that, he hadn't got anybody answer yet. He finally came to himself and said, I give. And he went to his wife and said, okay, I'm ready. And I'm quite sure she's like, okay, you trying to mess with me or what? Right. I've been dealing with you for the last few years. You've not been a very nice guy. But, it came to the point where Lee finally said, okay, I give. And C.S. Lewis did the same thing. So did the author of McDowell. Yeah. Sean McDowell did the same thing. Several different people have come to that conclusion once they reviewed what's happened, looked at what's written, and talked about the kind of things that Jay just brought up about the odds, and otherwise just reading the text. It comes to the point where somebody just says, okay, I give. I've had enough, I've got enough, and I'm going to run down that road. That's what happened to me. Finally, I said, okay, enough. I have enough. That's you got it. What do you want me to do?